Hey guys, it's me with another Borderlands 2 build. This time we're going to do a Siren tank build, and we're going to try and fit two ways to do this into this video. May not, maybe I can. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go put one in face lock. We're going to go down to Harmony to make ourselves a lot better at just healing each other, healing other people, and have a lot more health. So, up here, first here, I think that this is good for being a team player. Like, this is a team player build, pretty much. And you're being a team player and making yourself a tank. So, I think it's just pretty good to get 5 in Sweet Release, just because you're healing other people when you kill people in phase lock. So, it's just kind of a smarter way to do that. This is good. I'll enjoy having the higher critical hit damage. But it's just not complementing the build, because you're trying to be a team player here in this one. And if you're not being a team player and you're playing solo, then I'd recommend this a lot more than I'd recommend this. But like I said, team player here. So the next tier, this is good. I mean, I enjoy it, but I just never really notice it. The maximum health increases, but you could always get like an adaptive shield and stuff for that. So I like this just because you can kill faster with this, just so you can get life orbs. So put 5 in there, and we're gonna go down to tier 3. We put 1 in res, just because if the guy's far away and you just use phase lock on him and he gets up, that's better than having to wait. I don't know how what level or how many seconds it takes for you to revive him, but you know. Now, both of these are good. Both these skills right here are good. This one's great just because if you get hit with a health damage, it's kind of like being like it's kind of like using this kind of, just a little bit. Just because they take damage based on how much health that you lost. So if there's a very huge rocket launcher guy and he shoots you and he takes the same amount of damage that you took, that could almost kill him. So it's really nice. But this is being more of a team player, because you can regenerate 5% of your team's health per second when you're face locked an enemy. So it's better to do this. Next, we're going to go down to sustenance, something like that. This is where you constantly regenerate health. This is good just because who doesn't like constantly regenerating their health? I mean, it's just a lot better for when you're fighting something. And if you have lower health, you just have very powerful regeneration. So that's great. So then what we're going to go do is we're going to go down to the life tap skill. This is really cool because if you kill an enemy, you could steal health from another one. So it's pretty much just like being a vampire. They're taking damage, and you're getting all the health that they take damage from. So, and it doesn't last a whole long time, but it still lasts decently enough. So we're going to put 5 in this. Now we're going to go down to Scorn. I'll scroll down so you can see it better. There. Scorn at first I did not like. I thought it was just kind of like a small little ball that would only slag one person, but I was wrong. This is a big ball that goes down. If it touches the ground, it'll explode and slag, and it constantly damages enemies. So it's pretty good. Now, this is kind of like more. This is more. Which one you choose is based on your playstyle. If you like to use elemental weapons, which we're gonna do first, you definitely want to come over here and go down the cataclysm tree as much as possible. And we'll do the motion one next if we have time. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to tier 1, put 5 in flicker, because 30% more likely to cause elemental effects is just better, because you can kind of spread the sickness, spread the fire, spread the shockness, I don't know, electrocuting damage, and slag. You can slag a lot of stuff better, corrode, and do any type of elemental damage, and catch you on fire and stuff. So That's better. This is good, but if you want a higher magazine size, just buy it. A Bandit. They have extremely high magazine sizes, so... And you can also get reload speed from BA rank, so it's just better not to do that. Next, we're going to go down to Tier 2. We're going to put 5 in Helios, just because if you phase lock an enemy and it does damage to everyone around them, I think that that's pretty BA. It's because it's being more area of effect. This is alright, but since I always like to keep a fire weapon in my inventory, it's just better not to have this, because you already have a fire weapon. And pretty much just if you need this because you're playing like a witch, then it's alright, but I just would not choose that for this build right here. Next, we're going to go down here and put 1 in Cloud Kill. Cloud Kill is really awesome because it does corrosive damage to any enemy pretty much. It's pretty awesome, I think. Alright? Because you don't even have to have a corrosive weapon to do corrosive damage to them. Like, you could be using a Jacob's weapon and be killing them really fast because you have corrosive damage. So, we're actually going to go to Chain Reaction, because this, if you're going to make a melee, if you're going to use melee attack skills like that, just make a 0-1. He does a lot better melee skills. And if you want a fiery explosion from your shield, I think that you should probably just go get like a Flame of the Firehawk or a Nova Shield, because it's just, you don't even need it. Just kind of there, I guess. Chain Reaction is really cool because if you're using, like, say, Conference Call and you just shoot things and it just like starts flying around even though it already does, it'll still do a lot more damage, which is really awesome. So, but 40% ricochet chance. So, next we're going to go down to Reaper. We're going to put 2 in there, our final 2, because that's just awesome. If you increase gun damage to enemies who are over 50% health, this is great for doing invincibles, like Pyro P, invincible, stuff like that. If you do decide to not, like, get 5 on that, plus 40% gun damage is great for snipers and stuff. For anyone, pretty much. So anyway, now we're going to do the second one in motion. We'll have to hurry it up a little bit more because we're almost out of time. So, we're going to start over. Phase lock. We're actually going to do the same exact thing in the Harmony. So, now, we're going to go over into the motion skill tree instead. So we're going to go to Tier 1 and start off with Ward. Ward is really awesome just because you get the extra shield capacity and extra shield less shield recharge delay. Sorry. This is great, but I'd rather have higher defenses and more damage. Just my thing. But then we'll go down to suspension. Sorry. Stuttered there. We'll get extra 2.5 seconds, which is great because this complements this, so you have more time to kill someone. And this also complements elated, so you could have more time to regenerate your health. So it's just kind of, it's good. I really like that combo. So then we're actually gonna put 1 in Converge. Just have everyone come together and just killing them all faster and getting easier fight for your life things is just awesome. So now, what we're going to do here, we're going to put 5 in Inertia. Just because it regenerates 4% of your shield per second, which is great. The reload speed is alright. I don't really get it for the reload speed. I'm not like, oh my god, I want this just because it gives me extra reload speed. It's more just because of the regenerating the shield. So, oh boy, we're going to have to speed this up. Anyway, so Fleet, this is alright just because it gives you more movement speed, but you should already have some pretty high movement speed. So we're going to put 2 in Quick and just do the cooldown rate of phase lock ability. That's better. We only have 10 seconds left. Alright, sorry about that, abrupt ending. But like, comment, subscribe if you want more. I'm always open to suggestions. Bye.